According to the Constitution, Congress has the power to borrow money on the faith and credit of the United States of America. We have had a long history of borrowing money, going all the way back to the Revolutionary War when we fought for our independence. It was Alexander Hamilton, the architect of our economy, who pressed for the idea of allowing wealthy citizens to invest in our country so as to ensure its future. Borrowing money allows the government to meet crisis needs and to finance projects that are necessary for the nation. Now, we do not simply call up foreign nations asking for loans. Rather, we sell securities which are guaranteed by the government. Savings bonds are the typical example. When you buy a savings bond, you purchase it at face value, thus giving the money directly to the government for immediate use. Then, several years down the road, the government pays you back, plus interest. While savings bonds are typically in the tens and hundreds of dollars, treasury bills can be sold to much larger investors, which are valued at the tens of thousands of dollars. The more you invest, the more you can make. While the interest rates are relatively low compared to the stock market, the interest is guaranteed, making it a very safe investment. Deficit spending is regularly practiced by our national government. This means that we spend more than we pull in from taxes. This causes a large public debt. Today, that public debt is around $10 trillion, depending on whose numbers you use. Now, the real obstacle occurs when we have to pay the interest on these bonds and T-bills. This is uncontrollable spending and costs the nation about $500 billion each year. That's money that could otherwise be spent on programs. Let's see, can you think of anything better to spend $500 billion on than the national deficit? Now, some people may ask, why don't we simply borrow more money? Why don't we simply print more money? Well, we do borrow more money, and that unfortunately pushes us further into the hole. And we cannot simply print more cash because it would cause massive inflation, and the power of the dollar would deflate, causing many more economic hardships. Can we ever get out of debt? Well, maybe. But if we make the decision to get out of this public debt and escape our deficit, many programs that people rely on for survival from the government would have to be cut.